Greetings, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to come across this video. It's your girl, Chris Ball, with 3 L's, KRYSBALLL, on Instagram and on YouTube. I don't really have any other social media platforms. I mean, I'm on Facebook, but that's a whole nother story. I don't really like this promo stuff, but as they say, like, subscribe, and follow for updates on when I post new videos. All right, let's get into this. And because I'm always ready to be aligned and to make sure what I'm saying is coming through clearly and effortlessly, I'm going to use my throat chakra shay. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this video. As you can see from the title, it's called the Misconception. I'm already high. I ain't even talk yet, and I'm already high. But it's called the Misconception or Misinformation about manifesting. This is something that I've thought about for a while, ever since I started my journey, ever since I've become this newly spiritual, elevated, enlightened individual. Manifesting has been like all around a big part of like what I've been practicing and what I've been doing and what I've been trying to get into. And when you hear people talk about manifesting, a lot of times they speak about, oh, just speak it into existence. Oh, whatever you want, you create. What I'm saying? Making it seem like you do that shit on your own. I don't know if people are going to agree with this, because I feel like what I'm about to say is kind of about to be contradictory, but I don't care. I'm going to just flow with it and say it however it comes out. This is what it is. So when I think of manifesting, well, when I first thought of I think I did a reel about it a few months ago, but when I think about manifesting the way it's presented these days, the way that it looks like it's presented, they make it seem like it's just, oh, whatever you need, whatever you want, you just say it, and you know what? It's going to be there at your front door. You need money? Okay, just go manifest it. Do this, do that, manifest it. The money's going to be at your door. Yeah, no, that's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't wake up and say, I'm going to manifest, and then think shit just going to pop up. No, it's deeper than that. The work goes deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where the concept of manifestation came from, because it's definitely a good concept and it does work. Like, don't get me wrong, I do believe in manifestation, but I believe there are certain steps you have to take in order for you to accurately and seriously manifest things into your life. Like, in order to be able to speak things into existence, you have to surrender. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to become one with your creator. Like, all this shit, all these practices that we do, and they call us new agers, whatever. I don't consider myself a new ager. I just consider myself a child of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do what floats my boat. I do what enlightens my spirit. I do what enlightens my mind. I do what my heart says, and I that's just what I do. But if you want to say new age, whatever. But a lot of these practices that we do to create healing, for growth, for all these different purposes, I feel like I forgot my point. Damn it. Okay, so yeah, all these different practices that we do, I feel like they're pointless if you don't have an accurate and true connection with your creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole point of everything is to build that relationship and have that connection with God. Like, I don't know how I got to this place. I'm telling you, I don't know how I got here. Like, I feel like from the beginning of my journey until now, I've always my heart's been open, and I've always, not been dead set on one thing. Like, my whole point has been to be led and to flow and to allow what's for me to be, and to allow God to use me however I'm supposed to be used. You know what I'm saying? So, this is actually like a new realization. This is something that has been, like, shown to me like more recently, that like all that other shit, and maybe I was wrong, maybe I was behind, maybe I didn't know it, but like I said, it's only been a year for me into this journey, so I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning, but I do know that your connection to God, your connection to the divine, your connection to whoever you call God, is what matters. It's what's important. And it's the only thing that matters, because all that other stuff, you can do it. You can wake up, say you want to manifest this. You can light your candles, use your stones, do this, do that. And you cannot get something. And the things that you get, it could be from the wrong end of the spectrum, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just be manifesting and taking things in that aren't even necessarily for you, because you're not truly connected to the one that matters. You know what I'm saying? So, quick story time. And this is my version of manifesting. It's not about money. It's not about anything materialistic. It's literally about like what I need and what I needed, and how quickly my words manifested into actually what I needed. So this place that I'm in life right now, it's a really happy place. It's a really good place. Like, you know, on the outside looking in, you might not necessarily see the growth, but from the inside, from my perspective, like, I see the change. I see the growth in every way, every shape or form. And it's just, I have this urge that I'm on the verge, and, you know, I'm going to keep going. I don't know where this shit's going to go. I don't know where my path's going to lead, but I'm here for it. And I'm wholeheartedly prepared and ready to go. And the space that I'm in, like, I know that my life is not my own. And, you know, I'm about to cry because, like, my heart, you know what I'm saying? My heart, my first love, like, the only person that I feel like truly understands me and that can truly help me to like get to where I need to go is God. Like, the love that I have and the love that I know that He has for me is it's crazy. Like, and I just feel like, you know, everybody should be able to experience that. And once you experience that, it's kind of like, it's a new world. Like, your world will change. Like, not even the world around you. I mean, the world around you will change, but who you are and the world that you create in your head, the world that you are as a being, it's going to change. It is going to change. So if you haven't surrendered yourself to your supreme being, if you haven't really wholeheartedly given up your control, given up your thoughts, given up what the fuck you feel like you need to be doing, you got to give that up, because that's just a recipe for disaster. I mean, it might not be a recipe for disaster, because I think, yeah, you can roam through this earth doing whatever it is you feel like you need to be doing, you know, ignoring the path, ignoring your heart, ignoring your mind, ignoring, you know what I'm saying, what's being laid out in front of you. You can be so blind that you probably can't even see that. But just taking that small step to be like, you know what, I'm gonna flow through this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to surrender to God. I'm going to surrender to my creator. I'm going to surrender, and I'm going to allow myself to flow and float through this life and allow Him to lead me. What's for me is for me. You know what I'm saying? Know that above all else, above anybody and anything, your first concern is your connection with God, your connection with your creator. That connection is so important. Like, to connect with the person that made you, who knows like how you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to operate, like what your life on this planet is supposed to be like what purpose you're supposed to serve. Like, you don't know that shit. Only He knows it. You know what I'm saying? Only your divine knows it. Whoever you call divine, only they know it. So the point is to connect to that. And then, of course, self-care. Those are my two, like, big things. Connection to God is one, and then taking care of myself is two. Like, if I don't want to do something, if I feel any type of way that I feel like I need a break or I need to rest, if it's not connected to my work that I'm trying to do for God, then I just be like, you know what? I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. Because if I don't feel it, I can't do it. But let's get back on topic, because I, went a little off topic there. But what I want to say is, this is my example and my, like, small story of, like, what I've manifested. And like I said, like I was saying before I got taken off track, is that, and I got to pay attention to the time because I have a business meeting later. Whoop, whoop. But, okay. So what I was saying, let me pause this. Okay, so I'm about to explain to you my little manifestation situation that just happened to me. So, like I was saying, I feel like my life is coming together. Like I said, on the outside looking in, you might not see it, but I can see it, and I don't really care what nobody else thinks. Like, that's the point. Like, I really could care less what anybody else got to say about anything that I got going on, really. Because I know, I know, and I see. So, with that being said, like, my daytime life, like me working on my businesses and me getting back to dancing and me just, just really, like really sinking in to who I've always been and really allowing, my person to shine and, just really, exiting from the world and kind of like just living for God and living for, the greater good. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I do, everything I put out, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's for everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my chakra shade, that's meant to open up humanity. Like, there's a problem. We have a serious problem with humanity. People are fucked up. And they're fucked up because they're missing that one light. You know what I'm saying? They've forgotten their life. It's so bogged down between whatever they've gone through in their life, whatever their traumas are. It's just a lot. And any little thing that we can do to help align people, we need to gravitate towards it. People need to gravitate towards it. So that's what that is. And my dancing, that's a space for me to teach people how to be free. Because dance, and like I said, I have a background of dance, like technical dance, choreography, all that stuff. But to me, dance comes from the soul. Dance isn't something that you're taught. It's the movement of your soul. It's the expression of your soul. And in order to truly allow it to express, you just got to go with it. You just got to put that music on, whatever you're listening to, it don't even matter. And you just got to let yourself flow. And it's hard for people to do that because people can't, relax and just surrender. People have a hard time letting go. We want to be so much in control of, our being and so much in control of what we're doing and what we're putting out. Like, we overthink it, and I'm an overthinker too, but we overthink it and we just control it. So just allowing yourself to release yourself and to just be in the moment and just let your body just like flow. It's a beautiful thing and it feels amazing. And so, that's another level of being emotionally available and allowing yourself to let go. Because us, we got traumas, we got shit, we got piles of shit that we need to let the fuck go. That yeah. So again, I'm off topic. Oh my gosh, come on now, let me just get this out. My manifestation example, like I was saying, my life is this way, and I feel like I have everything that I need right now. I feel like everything that I need is like right here. Everybody that's in my life, they're serving a purpose. I'm serving them. They're serving me. You know what I'm saying? There's no kind of codependent situations in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is good. Now, every day I have this time, and I've probably talked about this before. If you're following me on my Instagram, you probably know. I have this time of day between 7:30 and 10 where I just disconnect. No phone, I'm just with myself. I'm with my maker. I'm, sitting outside, getting the breeze, feeling good, writing, doing whatever my creative side feels like it needs to do. I might be stretching, doing some yoga, dancing, or hell, I'll probably be doing all that shit at one time, all at the same time. Or, depends on the mood, I could be asleep because it just depends on what I'm feeling. And the other night I was, I didn't feel like, I did stretch a little bit, I don't remember, but I didn't really feel like doing anything. I just kind of wanted to lay across the bed, and I thought about watching a movie, but I really didn't want to do that either. And I was laying there, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, I have everything that I need right now. Everything in my life is literally going in the direction. I'm happy about the direction that it's going in. And I was like, but it's times like this, it's spaces like this when I got the vibe set and I feel like, I just want a companion. You know what I'm saying? I just want somebody to talk to. In my mind, I always think about romantic companion because I'm a sucker for relationships, but I think that I need to wait on that because that's like my biggest downfall, and I don't think I'm ready for that yet. But at the same time, I can't help, it's the human side of me. Like, I want some companion, like, and not just any companion, I want somebody that understands me and somebody that, what I'm saying, like, gets what I say and that I can actually be open and honest and just conversate with and not really worry about, if they're understanding me or if they're judging me, or just worry about any of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a easy breezy conversation, and just a human connection. Like, I was like, damn it, I really kind of need that. Like, this is really slack that I'm laying here by myself. I feel like I have so much to share and so much to give, and I just want to experience it and share that with somebody. So fast forward, the day went on. I went to work that night. I think, I went to work that night, and fast forward to the next day, went about my regular day. I slept in, doing whatever. So then again, last night, my 7:30 to 10 time came, and I did stretch a little bit, and I meditated a little bit, and then my ass just got tired, and I was just like, you know what, I'm about to go lay down. So I went in here and just turned the lights off. It's like 8 o'clock, and I'm in the bed, like, knocked out. Next thing I know, my goddamn phone is like ringing off the hook, and I'm like, who the fuck is calling me? Because my phone don't ring. People don't call me, like, unless it's like, I'm not a talker on the phone. Like, I just know what I do, and people don't really call me like that. It's a text type thing. So I was like, who the fuck is this calling my phone? So I'm like rolling over trying to look and see, because my phone didn't even ring. So it really caught me off guard. I literally thought it was my alarm or something. So I'm looking, and it's my homegirl from college, like my best friend from college. She's calling me, and I'm like half asleep, dark in the room, can't even see. I'm like, the hell? So I answer it. She's like, hey, we was trying to video chat with you, her and another girl. And I was like, okay. So me trying to get my shit together in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? But of course I stayed on the phone, because I was like, what? I ain't talked to her in years. Like, this is crazy. So long story short, I got my shit together, and I woke up, and, I talked to them, and, it was a really good conversation. And in that moment, I kind of realized what I was missing. Like, I have friends, I have people in my life, right now, but there's nothing like having somebody by your side that kind of knows you. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my dog. Like, she was my dog in college, and just this one conversation, I hope, she gonna watch this. She know I'm talking about her, but, this is what it is, sis. This is me. You know that. So, like, but yeah, like, she was my road dog, and like, through that conversation, like, I kind of remember, like, why we were so fucking cool. Like, it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, dang, prayers answered. That's manifesting. I literally was in my bed the night before with my heart. Like, it was a heartfelt thing. Like, it was really like my heart really wanted it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was something that, I really felt like I was missing. I felt like, everything is going correctly, but I'm just missing that companion. I'm missing, a friendship. I'm missing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm missing that, connection to something solid, to something real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and true. And just like that, the next day, she calls me out of the blue, and, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I really miss talking to her, and hopefully, we keep this going, and we continue to reconnect, because, that's what I need right now. Like, it's literally what I need. I just needed a friend, you know what I'm saying? And now that I got that back, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what the hell to do, but that's manifesting. You know what I'm saying? That is manifesting. Speaking it into an existence, feeling it, whatever. That's manifesting. And you can't do that without a connection to God. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that unless God knows your heart, unless you have that relationship, and He's, molding and moving you and doing things in your life that serve you and those around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be completely aligned, and I have to be completely fed from the inside out in order for me to feed those around me. You know what I'm saying? So you can't serve and you can't feed from an empty cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have it in you, if you're not good, if you're not taking care of yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, if you're not taking care of yourself, you ain't good to nobody else. I even try to do therapy, but I don't know if that's in the cards for me, because she was charging too much. And I really, a part of me is like, I don't want to go, because the thing I want to go for, I feel like I can get help with that elsewhere. And I feel like, my therapist, is up here. Like, he got me, we're going to figure this out together. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows everything about me. So I don't even gotta explain or say what's what, because he already know what needs to be fixed, and what the problem is, and why I keep doing the same thing that I'm doing, and it's one thing. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that there. And yeah, that's why I think it's like the misconception of manifesting and the misinformation, because it's not just snap your fingers, I said it, just because I said it I'm gonna get it. What the fuck? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Nothing in life is free, honey. It ain't free. You gotta put in the work. You gotta give it up. You gotta give your soul. You gotta give your heart to God. Like, you have to give it up, because if you don't, you're gonna keep doing the same shit, repeating the same patterns, going down the same wrong path, trying to figure it out on your own, making detours, doing this, doing that, running. Because I've been there. Listen, my whole entire life, I am 34 years old. My whole entire life for 33 years has been outside of like the one little, like, maybe 6 months that I was in this space, and I just fucked it all up somehow. But and I still believe that was meant to be, because yeah. But yeah, like, you gotta let it go and you gotta surrender. Get on your knees, sit in your meditation pose, whatever you do, however you do, it comes from the heart. It don't matter what you're doing on the outside. It don't matter. It comes from the heart. So I hope y'all open your heart and, really understand what manifesting is. And this is my opinion. I know somebody probably has a different opinion or whatever, but people always have a difference of opinion, and that's what makes us cool. That's what makes, life actually interesting to me. That's what makes it interesting. Like, I love conversating with people who have different ideals and opinions than mine, because I feel like, though I might not fully agree with what they are saying, it gives me the space to understand and grow in my understanding of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't walk through this earth, you can't walk through this world with like tunnel vision, because your perception is your perception. Her perception, his perception, theirs. The way we see the world, the way we see things is like solely personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, no two people are necessarily gonna see the whole entire world in the same, manner. That's why for me, like, I listen to all kinds of music. I don't really listen to gospel music just because I used to, but I don't. That's just not my thing. But like, when I listen to certain like love songs, like, I always like tag it with like perspective, because this person might have made this song singing to somebody that she loved or somebody that whatever, but when I'm listening to it, I'm singing to God. Like, I don't know, it's just perspective. Everything is perspective. Everything is how you look at it. All these different religions, all these different practices that go on, it's just perspective. It's how people see God, how people see religion, how people see spirituality, how people see, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just perception. And when you understand perception, it gives you a gateway to understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you understand how to not necessarily dissect, but understand why somebody perceives something the way that they do, then you're able to understand it. Like, okay, I see that. You know what I'm saying? And with religion and spirituality, I think if we were to open up and like really see perspective and gain an understanding, we can see that all this shit is the same. Like, all this shit is the same. It's only one God. Like, I don't care what the fuck I don't care who and what you like doing. It's one God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gravitate towards Hinduism when it comes to certain things and my chakras. And then I definitely, have very few Christian values. I mean, I don't get on my hands and knees, but I guess this is a Christian thing. I don't know. But, it's just so many different things that, listen, I wear rocks, I wear stones, I put my stones out. I love the moon. Like, the moon is my thing. Like, the sun, like, all of it. Like, it's just about perception. It's just about how you are perceiving what you were doing, or how you are using what you were doing, there's good perception and there's some bad perception. People do some evil stuff now. I'm getting off topic. I'm rambling. There's no reason to keep this going. So y'all have a good day. Bye. I made this video October 22nd, 2021. I don't really know. And this is like now going back after editing, doing introspection as I do laying in bed. I'm definitely still growing, like, this platform is not completely set yet. It's still cultivating itself, and
I am open and I am flowing with it how it's coming, and I'm expressing as I go along. So this is my journey. I'm no expert. I don't think of myself as above or beyond. I think that I definitely have a purpose, as we all do, and I'm just finding my way through and to while expressing and presenting hope and presenting possibility and presenting what I see as the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all personal. That's what I'm trying to pretty much get across. It's all personal, and you got to do what works for you. No two paths are the same. They may be similar, but they could be completely polar opposite. They could be completely different. So, you know, I'm just here to do my part and kind of seeing where it goes. And I do it with gratitude and humbleness. Like, I never want to get beyond or before myself, you know? So, y'all have a good evening. Oh my gosh. I'm so glitchy when it comes to like promoting my own shit like this because it's to me corny. Like, I don't care. It's just natural. If you like it, of course you're gonna subscribe. I don't gotta tell you to do that, but it's marketing, and people actually are more apt to subscribe when you tell them to. It's the mind thing. See what I'm talking about? But anyways, um, y'all have a good evening or a good morning whenever you come across it. Bye.